Hey there, friends. Andrea Cox here. I am so grateful that you are watching this video. I was going to do a pick a card reading for you, and I decided I would put out some announcements instead because they're really important. So I'm going to ask two favors from you. Number one, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so now and hit the bell notification button when you do to get the live readings. Why that's so important is because we as YouTubers, we get paid very little. We get paid nothing from YouTube and very little from Google. The ads you see on the videos, if you click and watch the ads for a minute or so, that actually pays us. So that helps free up my time so I can do more readings for you. Also, as I see the subscribers go up, that allows me to, kind of gives me the stamina and okay, they like what I'm doing, I'm going to continue. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Andrea Cox. I am a detox specialist by trade, a little bit of a medicine woman. I really get into the plants and herbs and things of that nature. I've been vegan for 18 years, almost 19 years now. I have a second YouTube channel called Andrea Cox TV, so go ahead and check that out. Really well known in the vegan community, just came out in 2 publications here in San Diego over the last month. I started this channel out of my own pain I was going through after a breakup, and it really ceased to amaze me how much I healed and how much I've helped women heal from codependent situations like I have been in the past, and also just really healing the heart and providing clarity for people who didn't know which direction to go or what was up from down, because I've been there. I've been in a spot where, the truth wasn't spoken to me, and I kind of had to find my way out of a dark room, so to speak. And as I healed through helping all of you, you guys actually healed me. So I just want to make that very clear. If you've ever gotten a reading from me, if you've ever had a reading from me over the past year and a half, you have healed me tremendously. And I hope you know that and can visually see that. So that's one reason I started the channel. The other reason I started the channel is because I am not just like a quadruple water sign. My whole chart is made up basically of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I have a Pisces sun, a Scorpio moon, a Scorpio rising. I have Cancer in the 4th house. I have a Pisces Venus. I have Scorpio in the North Node, Scorpio Saturn placement. I am full of water in my chart. So as you know, water signs are the most intuitive signs, particularly Pisces and Scorpio, which my chart is saturated with. I also have some other elements, a little bit of Leo, a little bit of Aquarius, a little bit of Gemini in there to kind of balance everything out, and in all the right places, by the way. But I wanted to also say this, a couple announcements. So I was going to do a next 7, basically what I'm sharing with you is how you can help me to better serve you. I was going to start doing readings called the next 72, which would be like the next 3 days for each sign. And I decided not to. I decided what I'm going to do instead is a pick a card reading every weekend and a weekly energy reading every week for all of the signs. And the reason I feel like that's important is because it really allows me to hone in on my intuitive skills, and it allows the reading to be a little more free. So I'll still do the monthly readings for each of the 12 zodiac signs. And then every weekend, I'm going to do a weekly energy reading for the week ahead, and I'm going to do a pick a card reading. And there'll be like 4 different cards that you can pick from intuitively and know where you're at along your journey. Also, I'm going to be doing the Chinese sign reading. I did one probably 8 months ago and you guys loved it, and I didn't do it again. So I'll be doing that. Now, let's talk about readings and the type of readings I provide, because I will not be providing readings in December. I'm only providing readings until the end of November, And at the end of November, I'm going to stop doing readings for at least a month because I'm focusing on some other projects. The type of readings that are most popular with me are the health readings because, hello, my background is in health, detoxification, plant-based living, etc. The twin flame readings are extremely popular. I'm not sure if it's because of just the word twin flame that kind of floats your boat, or if you all truly feel you are on the twin flame journey. Also, love readings. It's my cheapest reading available. It's $97. Those are very popular. That price is going to go up in the new year, so get your reading in if you think that's for you. But the most popular reading currently are the Akashic record readings and the cord cuttings. So what I've decided to do for all of you is when you do order an Akashic record reading, we are going to do a cord cutting at the end of the session, a person of your choice, for free. I'm actually going to share with you the skills that I know on how to cut cords in a loving way to actually send unconditional love back to the person. So that's vitally important if you're having trouble with detachment, right? As we all have trouble with at some point along our journey. Also, the other ways you guys can help support me is donations. So donations, you guys have been wonderful with donations. I am trying to actually build a different type of platform, one where I bring in a lot of sound healing, like singing bowls and things of that nature, just a more loving vibration on this channel. My life path, even though I'm a Pisces, I have the life path, spiritual path of the Hermit. It's a life design thing, it's something else. And it is to learn and then to teach unconditional love. And I feel like if I'm not putting it out there for all of you, then I'm no good, right? To all of you. And along my journey over the past decade, but especially over the past 2 years, there were times where I wasn't in a loving place. And as I go back and look at videos, I'm like, who was that? And a lot of times my masculine energy was so incredibly strong that I don't even my voice was deep, and I was like, wow, you were really going through it, weren't you, Andrea? But where I am at now is helping each and every one of you. If you are in pain, if you are having trouble detaching from a person, if you're having trouble believing in yourself, or you're having trouble with confidence, with starting a new journey with someone new, or even getting back into a situation that you think maybe not the best for you, my job is to help you see the truth, number one, first and foremost. B, to provide protection for you energetically so that you too can get on a path of good self-esteem, higher vibrational energy, loving yourself, and also putting that love out into the world to love other people. And number three, to help you get on your highest path to your highest destiny in life, whether it be in love, in your career, within your creativity, within your health, what have you. So the clients I'm working with right now in the coaching, which is a month-long program, they are spanning from, I've got one woman that is leaving a history of being treated very poorly by men into, like, we use the term doormat, into enjoying her life so much on her own that she is now not tuning into, oh, do they like me, but how do I feel around them? That's key. And I've got another gentleman in New York that is revamping his business, and I am helping him bring in more abundance to his life. So that is how I'm helping him. He is not currently using the right lingo, and he's also little too interruptive. And so anything I am helping people with, I have also struggled myself with. So I struggled in the past numerous times with low self-esteem, even in my 20s as a fitness model. I also struggled with anxiety. I struggled with being addicted to diet pills in my younger days. I struggled with anorexia and bulimia. I actually almost died at 5'10". I once weighed 92 pounds. So healed myself of an eating disorder. Have a book on that on andreacox.com. Basically every single thing I coach people with, I have conquered myself. I've been cheated on, I've been lied to, I've been kept in the dark in situations. I've also done that to others. So I can see from a very above perspective both sides of a situation. Usually, when someone comes to me, I find that women come to me and they stay with me for a long time. If a man comes and gets a reading, it's such like a shocker because I'm so honest and truthful. They're like, that too much, too much. And then they tend to come back around because they actually want to walk a path of just walking the path of integrity and truth within their relationships with their partner. And look, you guys, another thing, I don't blame and shame, okay? Been there, done that, had it done to me, had judgment passed on me a gazillion times over from every facet of life, from the way I look to the way I speak to what I do for a living to, you know, who I date, etc. And so I don't pass judgment on others. So I want you guys to also know that. And basically, so more ways you can help the channel. I have started a Patreon and I'm going to start sharing that in the videos underneath in the links section. To buy readings, you can just go to thedetoxintuitive.com, click on spiritual gifts and offerings, choose your reading, and I'll be in touch with you within 24 hours to get you in. Please note, I'm taking December off. No ifs, ands, or buts about it with readings. The third way that you can help me help you is you can attend a retreat, and this is really helping yourself. There's no greater point of self-love than my spiritual fasting retreats. I've ran detox retreats here in San Diego at one of the #1 health spas in the country for like 10 years, and I utilize their facility and they're wonderful. And I bring in a yoga instructor, a breath worker. We do a guided meditation in the morning, usually on the beach. What else? All the food is made from scratch, raw vegan, and you do 3 days of spiritual fasting. So you're fasting on supplements and juices. Most people lose like 10 to 15 pounds. They feel amazing. The whites of their eyes are clear. They're literally glowing by the time it's over. So, and they carry on with this lifestyle for the rest of their lives. Also, another thing about being vegan, and this is just coming from a real honest, loving place, when you stop eating pork and red meat, the third eye really does open. It really does open. It's impossible to be eating dead, decomposing flesh and have that third eye, just that, you know, eye of intuition, that see all eye actually working. So I wanted to share that with you as well. So the Patreon, the different sections will be up, so you can get readings through there now, but I'll be sharing that later. Right now, you still just go to thedetoxintuitive.com, click on spiritual gifts and offerings, choose your reading, and then I'll be in touch with you. You can donate to the channel. I put the my PayPal and my Venmo links in the description box below each time. Of course, you can subscribe to the channel. You can click on the ads on the channel. That also helps. And that's it, and that's all. And subscribing to the channel is huge, because if I see the subscribers go down, I'll just stop the channel altogether. So I really do appreciate all your subscribes. That's it, and that's all. I'm Andrea Cox. Also, outside of the detoxintuitive.com, if you all want to go and sign up for my newsletter, I send out some great information for free. I don't spam you or anything like that, like twice a week at andreacox.com. So you can head over there as well. I love each and every one of you. I'm so happy tonight, and I hope you guys are happy too. And I just want to thank you for being on this journey with me. And those of you who bought readings when I first started, I really want to thank you because although my intuition was really on point, I was really in need of some healing myself. And so know that if you are part of that tribe, you really help me heal, and that you too are healers. And I think that's important for me to remind each and every one of you. We are drawn together for a reason. So attend a retreat, get a reading, subscribe, and let's connect. Also, let's connect on social media. Raw Chef Andrea on Instagram. Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox, Cox on Facebook. And Raw Chef Andrea on Twitter. And yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, be well. Bye. Bye-bye.